Don't chew on that, Max.
Cooper loves that chew, too.
Oh, now he's into Cooper's food. Wow, he is loving it. What do you feed Cooper?
Blue Buffalo Life Protection Formula. He never leaves a crumb. I love it because it's made with high-quality protein, nutrient-rich fruits and veggies, and wholesome whole grains.
Looks like we're switching to Blue.
Blue Buffalo foods are made with the superior ingredients your dog needs to thrive. Can your dog food say that? Visit feedbluefood.com to learn more.
A 4-year-old asked Alexa to tell a silly story. What the smart assistant said back should terrify every single parent. Little Stella was goofing around with the family's Echo speaker when Alexa asked what she was wearing to a 4-year-old. Her mom, Christy, was right there in the kitchen. She could not believe what she was hearing. You see, Amazon's new generative AI is built to keep conversations flowing naturally. But without the right safety filters, that convo can go somewhere very dark very fast. Here's what every parent needs to do. Open your Alexa app, go to Settings, turn on Amazon Kids. It locks Alexa into a strictly filtered G-rated mode. Then set up Voice ID, so Alexa always knows when a child is speaking. Your devices use electricity even when switched off. In my free newsletter tomorrow, I'll tell you how to stop that at getkim.com. Next up, a call from my weekend show, The Kim Komando Show. Enjoy! World Backup Day is March 31st. Think of it as your reminder to protect everything on your computer before something unexpected happens. Carbonite is a true backup. It makes a copy of your entire computer, something iCloud and Google Drive can't do. That's why it's best to use both. Google Drive or iCloud for quick access and Carbonite for full, complete protection. Think about your photos, important documents, email files, and years of tax returns. If your computer stops working, gets stolen, or is damaged in a storm or fire, Carbonite lets you restore everything onto a new computer quickly and easily. No starting over. That's why I personally use and rely on Carbonite. Once installed, it does everything. You don't have to remember a thing. That peace of mind is priceless. Right now, Carbonite is offering an exclusive World Backup Day deal for my listeners. Get 75% off Carbonite Safe Basic at carbonite.com/Kim. That's carbonite.com/Kim. Live a better digital life with Carbonite.
This episode is brought to you by Focus Features. Would you let AI pilot your plane, raise your child, decide your future? On March 27th, Focus Features presents The AI Doc, or How I Became an Apocalyptimist. Critics and audience at the Sundance and Southwest Film Festivals call it the most urgent movie of our time. The AI Doc, or How I Became an Apocalyptimist, rated PG-13. Only in theaters March 27th.
Sarah in Greeley, Colorado. You're up first. What's going on, Sarah? Welcome aboard.
Hello, Kim.
Welcome.
I am calling with a question about drones. We have had a couple of visits by a drone.
Okay.
And so my question is, how can we track it? How can we possibly find the owner who is operating it? It has been in my bathroom window while showering.
Yikes.
And so it's become really serious, and we just really, really would love to find out who is responsible.
I'm sure. I mean, that's alarming. Oh, hi, I think. You know what's going on. Now, how long has this been going on? And do you have any idea who it might be?
So the last incident was in August. That is when I was coming home from the gym, and we think it's somebody who has been watching my patterns, and so probably knew that I was heading, my next stop was going to be the shower. So I have had some unpleasant experiences with a male neighbor, and who's made me feel uncomfortable and said some inappropriate things, and we do kind of suspect that that's possibly who might be doing it, and everyone's innocent until proven guilty. So we're trying to be very careful there, but there's definitely some suspicion, and we just really love to be able to get more evidence than what we have been able to.
Because drones can fly miles away,
right?
Yeah. So it used to be like, oh well, the drone can only go up for 5-10 feet or 100 feet for 2 minutes, but now they can stay up obviously a lot longer.
And if he's dumb, he's doing it from his own backyard. If he's smart, he is, like Kim said, driving half a mile away and launching it from there.
So now, have you called the cops?
Yes.
And what do they say?
They have just said, we'll watch the area, we'll knock on doors, we'll talk to people, you talk to people. And so this person also, we've learned, has some hobbies flying remote control airplanes. So it would make sense that he might also own a drone.
Yeah, that's probably all in there. Has anybody talked to you about how drones have digital license plates, so to speak?
Yes, and the police did mention that they would try to see if it was licensed. Nothing came back that they reported to us.
Now, were you ever able to record the drone itself?
So I have an audio recording. So when I was in the shower, I could hear something buzzing. And actually, it had visited one other time when I was in my kitchen a couple months earlier. The dog alerted me that there was something outside, and I stepped outside and I could hear the drone. It was very, very close. I looked up and it took off, so I never got a real visual on it. But then, so this day, it was a summer day, and I had my windows open in my bathroom. We live in a rural area, a lot of open space, so my house is way far away from anyone. So I did have my bathroom window cracked open and the curtains pulled. And I could hear something while I was showering. I was like, what is that sound? And as soon as I turned off the water and got out, I definitely knew it was that sound again. It was that same drone. So I grabbed my phone and I started recording, and I got a good couple of minutes of
that's good.
That audio.
Yeah, because forensics can use that audio to determine what is the make and model of the drone.
Okay, that's good to know. We did give that to the police, and they're like, okay, this is a small drone. They have not been able to get back to me on anything. They could just identify that, this is a pretty small drone. And then when I went so I'm recording it for 2 minutes, so it's definitely very close. It's definitely outside my bathroom window. And I was trying to make it, the operator or whoever, if it's got a camera on me, like kind of not be obvious that I'm standing in the window. But as soon as I stood up in the window to try to catch an actual picture of it, I could hear it like zing straight up into the sky.
Do you have any security cameras around the house?
So, we're out in this rural area. We're thinking we're all safe. I have a Ring doorbell. That's it. And the Ring doorbell is clear on the other side of the house. Our bathroom is on the corner of the house. So we think it's come in, from that section of our property.
I'd throw up. You know what? I would throw up as many cameras as I could. I would. Just buy some Nest outdoor cameras with that work on solar. This way, you don't even have to hardwire it. You just connect that thing to something, and then you've got a lot of video that you could be capturing from a lot of. See, what you need now is proof, right? And you need to see where it's coming from, possibly. But if you could get the make and model of the drone, and drone owners are supposed to, according to a certain weight, they're supposed to be registering that with the FAA. And so with that digital license plate, that they could probably narrow it down to whoever you suspect or you think, or maybe not. Maybe it's not that person, but they could actually find out who that is. Because this is just creepy, weird stuff.
Let me ask a question. If the drone is doing this to her, is she legally allowed to damage it?
No. You're not.
Okay. That's good to know.
You're not. I know it's a weird thing because you'd think like, I'm just going to swat it.
It's kind of like, my mindset's like,
that's exactly
a stand your ground thing that's on my property. It's invading my privacy. Therefore, you still have no right.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing. You can file a complaint at the FAA.gov. I would do that.
Okay.
I would actually involve a local FBI office as well.
Okay.
The other thing that you can do, and I don't know if this might work, but there are apps that will tell you a drone's registration information. If it's within a certain amount of feet of you.
So it just picks up a signal.
Yes.
And then it reads that signal.
Yes. There's an app are you on iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Yeah. Okay. It's actually better they work better on Android because Apple likes to shut everything down as much as possible. Android, it's called Air Sentinel, and it has to be like a range of like within 1,000 feet. And you actually have to be like sitting there with the app open, saying like, "Go find it now." It's not going to go find it in the background. There's one called Drone Scanner for iPhones.
Okay.
And so you could try to put that on, but boy, I think. I mean, Andrew, I would just put cameras up all around.
Well, yeah, that's the best bet. But that scanner, 1,000 feet is a pretty good range.
Yeah, if it works.
And because a drone is so loud, you would be able to know without being spotted that you were scanning for the drone.
Yes. And then, but also because of the noise from the drone, is that you can figure out, like I said, if you gave that to like a forensics person, Sarah, that they could say, okay, this is the make and model of it, and this is maybe what year it was even put out there.
Do you think ChatGPT could listen to that audio and figure it out?
You know what? I would try. That's a good point.
Okay. No, I didn't think of that. Yeah.
Yeah, just upload that to ChatGPT, and I would probably do Gemini at the same time.
Yeah, all of them.
And then if you really wanted to do it, I know, but I would only do this if you weren't on your main computer, is I would put it in the Chinese AI.
Yeah, go to the library.
DeepSeek. And that's but you don't want to, let me tell you something. You don't want to go to DeepSeek and just fire that up and say, "Oh, well, let me see what I can do." Because it's going to capture every single thing that's on your computer.
They already got all that stuff because I have TikTok. I'm not worried about it.
That's true. You know what? They probably do. But, I actually use DeepSeek when I want to do some number crunching. And I use it on an old laptop and connected to a guest Wi-Fi network, not even on the main line. But I'm just thinking, who makes all the drones?
China.
Okay. DeepSeek is from?
China.
Who would probably have the answer?
China.
Okay. Sarah, thanks for your call. Sorry that you're going through all that. Gosh,
yeah, that's awful.
What a bit of a nightmare, huh? Hey, want to stay in the tech know without wasting your time? Join nearly 1 million folks who get my free newsletter, The Current, where you see the latest in tech in just 5 minutes every single day. You're just going to love it. It has a 5 out of 5 star rating over on Trustpilot. Sign up right now at getkim.com. That's getkim.com.